Some people ask, don't you get bored living full-time on a sailing catamaran? Well, the answer is no. There's no time for boredom. Between swimming, doing some amazing cooking, exploring, hiking, beach walking, then there's the day-to-day jobs that one needs to do, like a little bit of housework, and it's just a little bit of washing. Then there's jigsaw puzzling. There is so much to do. So to all those people that ask me, do you get bored? We're just coming to the end of our 4th year, starting our 5th year. The answer is no. There is no time for boredom, and we're actually not sure how we used to fit work into our lives. But what we know now is we have balance, and we're really happy, and we're having the time of our lives. And this isn't a dress rehearsal, so it's all about making the most of every moment and being present. Check this out. I've just come in from a swim, and look what's on the dining room table. Number 35, car boot sale. Woohoo! Let the fun begin. It's early evening, and we've landed on Tupelo Bay. And look at this beautiful high tide. And across here, we've got our smoker. Oh, Marcus has got a nice piece of coral. And we're going to have our dinner here. Nice bottle of red. And watch the sun go down. Farewell to Tupelo Bay. You were absolutely stunning. Crystal clear waters, beautiful location, and boy did we have a beautiful feed of pawa. So now we're heading about 45 minutes further north. This is going to be our anchorage now for the next night before we head into Manganui. Taimaro Bay is our destination. After a couple of fabulous nights at Taimaro Bay, we're now heading down the coast into Manganui. What an absolutely beautiful day to be sailing into Manganui Harbour. We've got a following sea, light winds between 7 and 8 knots of wind. We've been running the engine because we're making water, and the wind's coming from behind us. Farewell Manganui and Cooper's Beach. We provisioned up, so we've got plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables and goodies for the next couple of weeks, and we're now heading out to Brody's Creek. So coming around Doubtless Bay, Potapipi is just across the way, and then Brody's Creek is just ahead of us. So a great little anchorage for the night. A reasonable swell, most likely around about 1 metre. Wind sitting about 10 knots. So it's comfortable, got the jib out, running the engine, making water, and it must be close to coffee o'clock. Just passing Whangatupiri Bay, great little anchorage. We're just going over the top of a reef, as you can see. Just passing the beautiful Maitai Bay, and we're heading up to Waipapa Bay. Here we are at Waipapa Bay on the Karikari Peninsula. It's been a fabulous day. Boys have been off snorkeling. I've hung out on the trampoline doing some yoga. An absolutely beautiful spot. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Morena from a beautiful Waipapa Bay. A little bit of surf coming onto the beach, so we might use the kayak today. That swell's eased a little bit. Here we are on Waipapa Beach. It's nearly low tide, so we thought we'd come and have a look and see if there's any pippies. Fun coming in, we surfed in on a nice little wave. No sign of pippies, they've moved on. But great fun walking through the waves. Marcus is going to head back through the surf on the kayak back to the boat. We're going to make our way down the beach. Yes, paddle! Woohoo! Yay! Yeah, he's through. This is going to be fun, launching the boat. It's 8:30 p.m. The boys have been fishing for the last hour. I've been busy in Mandy's kitchen putting together an Al Brown's smoked fish pie for dinner when they get back. Okay, let's go and check out this smoked fish pie. Smelling good. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Two and a half nautical miles from where we're anchored at Waipapa Bay, we have this spectacular beach. Fascinating place to walk along, see what treasures there are. A meeting of the birds. A few scallop shells around here. Some very fascinating seaweed. Check out this iconic Pahutakawa. It is massive. I'll show you what's underneath. And those fabulous granite rocks. Odd years ago we camped at Mai Tai Bay at the campsite, the dock campsite, and at the time I thought it's like being in a tropical island, and it hasn't changed. It's just like being on a tropical island. The water's crystal clear, the colours are spectacular. Special memories. You can see all the seaweed accumulating down this end of the beach. Check out these amazing stingrays that Greg and Marcus observed further down the beach. Wow! Alright, I get it. I know. I get it. Your baby's there. First time we've ever seen a chick. Amazing. and understandably very protective of his family. The more time you spend away from a predictable life, the more time you're drawn to nature and the simplicity of life. It's hard to go back when you've come so far. We're now at the far end of Mandy Beach and it's low tide. Check out these rocks. Stunning colours, textures and shapes. We'll just go for a walk to the end of the bay. I'm back. And then I think it's a wine and cheese evening. And then possibly, if that wind drops, a lake fish for the boys. Walking back to the dinghy, and something that we've noticed on this visit is that there are young oyster catchers, and some have the grey feathering and some actually have the black and white underbellies, so they're a little bit older. Something we've not seen before. And the other thing that's really unusual, or really great to see, is the beds of baby tuatua. There are hundreds and thousands of them. So let's hope the rahui is helping all sorts of life along the beach, the shores and the seabed, because it's great to see them in abundance. It's Saturday and we're still at Waikato Bay, up at Hauraki Peninsula, Mandy Bay, across the other side there. And we've come up on the beach with the dinghy and some beautiful fish that Marcus and Greg caught last night. So we're going to have a bit of a smoke up. And then we have a beautiful raw collie salad. So I'm really looking forward to that. First time I've made this particular dish, so that should be pretty delicious. Have a nice bottle of red, a couple of beers, watch the sun go down. What a great way to spend a Saturday. And then tomorrow morning looks as though we're going to get some nice wind for sailing, so looking forward to a special sailing day tomorrow as we head back south. So this is where we've set up camp under a beautiful puhuta kawa tree. The picnic rug, the smoker in the corner, and all the paraphernalia one needs when you're smoking multiple fish, so we can get it all back to the boat. And this is where we're going to sit and have our dinner.
So what have we got going on here? Whoa! Check that out.
That's a nice size snapper. I wonder who caught that.
Oh, I wonder.
I think that might be Marcus's snapper.
Can't be Mandy because you would have put it back.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's beautiful. And look at that roe. Wow.
What have we got here? Woohoo!
Oh, that's looking very nice. Let's check it out. Oh, they look particularly good, don't they? Yum, yum, yum. What an absolutely stunning time we've had at Waikato Bay. Today we've got about a 3.5 hour sail, which we're looking forward to. If the wind plays ball and stays as a southerly, we should be able to get to a new anchorage, and then we'll move our way out to the Cavallis as that weather settles. Looks like a fabulous day ahead. I think it's time to go and make some breakfast and feed the crew. Just passing Taimano Bay, you can see that wind on the water coming across. So that's picked up again. And we're heading for Tupou Bay, which is right ahead of us. Nice steady breeze building, anywhere between 15 and 19 knots of wind. Every now and again that wind's coming up to 20 knots, just gusts. You can see it on the water's surface, lots of white caps. And here's a fine example of our jigsaw addiction. True wind of nearly 22 knots and apparent wind of nearly 25. Moving on very nicely. Will we have to turn the engines on shortly because we're going to turn into this wind? We've stopped for a couple of nights at Tupou Bay. We are sitting on the far side and have just walked along the beach. It's beautiful. Look at that beautiful moody sky. Tide's going out. Time to go back to the boat. And we're going to cook up some snapper. And we've got some collie, well, a raw collie salad, which is really delicious. With chickpeas, apricots, cashew nuts, and a corn salsa. Well, this morning's sail is looking like it could possibly be a spinnaker sail. Our first time spinnaker sailing. As you can see, only 6.8 knots of wind and the apparent is only 3.7. We're getting along at 4.1 knots, which is very good. And check this new sail out. First time we pulled the spinnaker out. How gorgeous is this sail? Okay, we're going along at 4 knots and no engine. Pretty impressive. What a great view of Motueka Island. I think this is the closest that we've ever been to it. Looking down the coast and then across to the Cavallis, which, because the sail is working in our favour, we might as well head out to the Cavallis. The fiddling along very nicely at 5 knots with apparent wind of about 4 knots and true sitting between 7 and 8. And the Cavallis are not too far away now. And while the boys have been sailing, I've been busily preparing lunch. And we've got a lovely sauteed pigfish in butter and some reps, some sweet peppers and sauerkraut. That seems to be going down well. We're getting along at about 5.5 knots. It's time to bring this beautiful big sail down.
Too easy.
Great work. What an easy way to take a spinnaker down with a sock. The boys are just setting themselves up for a morning fish in the dinghy. They'll start off with some trolling and then they're going to try some bait fishing off the rocks further out. I'm going to start a levain for my sourdough, do a few chores, and then when the boys come back, set them up for the last free dive. And then we're going to head back to Keri Keri with an ETA of around 6 p.m. Wow, wow, wow. This place just never ceases to amaze me. The clarity of the water is absolutely gorgeous. I can see everything down there, including the beautiful golden white sands, the rocks. There's another boat just anchored up in a bay behind us, and another one that's just tucked itself over to the side of us there. I've had a great morning. I did a session of yoga with Sandy Gale. She is just absolutely fantastic. I've done the dishes, made some kepe yogurt, made my levain for my sourdough, and the boys are around the corner somewhere having a great fishing time, I'd say. So we'll just put some tunes on, chill out, get the kitchen ready, because before we know it, it's going to be lunchtime. And then hopefully the boys can have a little dive before we set off. That wind hasn't picked up quite yet, but it does promise to do so, and we'll take advantage of that, and we will sail off as far as the eye can see. Look at that. Oh, it's a scorpion.
It's a big bugger, eh?
It is a big bugger with big spikes on it, so we'll have to be careful. Carwhite, whoa, and look at that beauty.
Got Marcus got.
Oh, Marcus, well done. You are on a roll, aren't you?
Oh, maybe you didn't actually.
Oh,
So that one there or that one there? No, can't give you this one.
they're
Do you
both,
want to hang on to the back of it, please?
both beautiful. Watch yourself. That's it. Oh, that's a beauty too. Great eating fish.
Yep.
Well done.
It's really big, look.
It is, it's fabulous. Look at that. What a beautiful coloured sky. Very dramatic. Heading around Tipuna Inlet, anchoring up for the night, and we'll head up to the poles in the morning. How cool are those clouds? So gorgeous. Morena from the Pureru Peninsula. We've had a great night's anchorage. We're now heading up to the poles. This is the Tipuna Inlet, and a fabulous little bay. Very remote, unspoilt. Only one other boat here. Okay, time to get moving. Absolutely gorgeous. And here we are at Waipapa Landing, safe and sound, with some land adventures ahead. And I couldn't close this video off without showing you the end result of the jigsaw puzzle.